Are you kind of tired of the usual financial advice? You know, the stuff that tells you to just settle for a normal life? Well, if you're aiming for something bigger, something more, then you're definitely in the right place. We're about to break down a 5-stage framework to build some serious wealth, and we're starting right now. Okay, let's just get one thing straight right off the bat. Society loves to tell you that being ambitious is greedy. But what if that's totally backward? What if the real greed is a system designed to keep most people stuck while just a few get to enjoy real freedom? That one idea, that one reframe, can change your entire approach to making money.
So I want you to be totally honest with yourself for a second. Think about your job, your finances, your goals. Are you actually steering the ship? Are you in control, heading in a direction you chose? Or are you just kind of drifting, floating along, letting things happen to you?
Look, if you feel like you're drifting, here's the amazing part. You can change that right now, in a single moment. It all starts with a decision. And today, we're handing you the 5-stage blueprint to finally take back control of your financial life. All right, stage 1. This is the most important one, honestly. It's all about just recognizing the problem in the first place. You can't build a skyscraper on a shaky foundation, right? So first, you have to realize you're on shaky ground. It's time to stop drifting. So what does drifting actually feel like? Well, it's that feeling of bouncing from job to job, chasing the next hot side hustle you see online, just hoping something, anything, sticks. It's the difference between having a map and just letting the current pull you wherever it wants. Life is happening to you instead of you making life happen. Man, this quote, it hits hard because it is 100% true. I mean, think about it. Right now, whose dream are you building? If you don't have a plan for yourself, you're not just standing still. You automatically become a piece in someone else's plan. And trust me, nobody cares about your success as much as you do. Okay, so here it is, the full roadmap we're going to walk through. We just covered stage 1, drifting. That's the problem. Now let's jump into stage 2 and see how we start moving toward the end goal, true freedom. So once you've made that decision to stop drifting, you can't just leave a vacuum. You have to replace that passive, go-with-the-flow energy with something way more powerful. And that brings us to stage 2. You have to get obsessed. This isn't just a small change. It's a total mindset shift. Now, I know, obsession can sound like a bad word, but we're not talking about something unhealthy. In this context, it's a conscious choice. It's you deciding, I'm done being a passenger. I am going to focus with a laser-like intensity on one single goal, building wealth. And here's why that focus is absolutely everything. Think about it. You can have your energy spread thin, trying to do a little bit of everything, and getting nowhere. Or you can have concentrated power, like a magnifying glass focusing the sun's rays. Building real wealth is a hard thing to do. You can't do it while also trying to get a six-pack, learn French, and start a podcast. It demands your full, undivided attention. And let's be super clear, wanting money is wanting freedom. There is absolutely zero shame in that. So being obsessed is the fuel, for sure. But you still need a car to put it in, right? That's where stage 3 comes in. You have to move from just having the right mindset to having a practical strategy. It's time to discover your path. Okay, this stage is basically a cheat code. Seriously, you do not need to reinvent the wheel. The whole idea here is to find someone who's already done what you want to do, and then just learn their exact blueprint. This lets you skip all their mistakes and move so much faster. So how do you actually find this path? It's way simpler than you think. You get paid based on the value you create. So you don't need to invent the next Facebook. Instead, look for what's already working. Look for people who are making great money right now by solving very specific problems. Think high-demand skills like video editing, sales, or deal negotiating. Find the people who are absolutely crushing it, and then become a detective. Deconstruct exactly what they're doing. Okay, once you've found your path, it's time to start walking. And you know what? Not just walking, sprinting. This brings us to the all-action, no-talk 4th stage, acceleration. This is it. This is where the real work happens. It's all about intense practice and closing that gap between where you are today and where that successful person is. And the most important thing to remember here is this. You have to be willing to suck at it first. Nobody starts out as an expert. You have to embrace being bad at it before you can get good at it. During this acceleration phase, feedback is your best friend. But listen, not all feedback is created equal. Your friends and your family, they mean well, but they don't want to hurt your feelings. That kind of feedback feels good, but it doesn't help you grow. You need to hunt for real, constructive criticism from people who have been there, done that. They're the ones who can actually see what's holding you back. And I'm not gonna lie, this stage can be tough. It's often called the lonely chapter for a reason. You start to disconnect from old friends who just don't get your ambition, but you're not yet successful enough to hang out with the people you look up to. It's this strange, lonely middle ground. And honestly, this is where most people give up. Pushing through this part is what separates the winners from everyone else.
But if you can push through that lonely chapter, if you can keep going, you finally reach the last stage, the payoff for all that hard work and sacrifice. So let's talk about stage 5, achieving true freedom.
And this is that incredible feeling when your skills become so valuable that money just isn't a major stress anymore. You can buy the things you want, you can work from wherever, and you take back control of your time. This is the goal you were working towards. But right here, at the finish line, you have a really critical choice to make. And this, right here, might be the most important distinction in this entire process. There's a huge difference between being rich and being wealthy. See, being rich is temporary. It's having a high income that you spend on flashy things to impress other people. But being wealthy, that's permanent. That's using your income to buy assets, things that make you more money while you sleep. One is a golden cage, and the other is true freedom. So, how do you make the leap to being truly wealthy? You start thinking like a wealth builder. Instead of spending to impress, you invest to progress. Every dollar you earn is like a little soldier that you send out to capture more prisoners, more dollars. You reinvest in assets, in learning new skills, and always in yourself. The goal is not to look successful. The goal is to be successful. So it really all comes down to this choice every single day. Every dollar you spend is a vote. It's a vote for the person you want to become. Are you voting for some temporary pleasure today for some meaningless crap? Or are you investing in a wealthier, freer version of yourself tomorrow? The choice is yours. So, what's it going to be?